You just a naughty girl. You just a naughty, naughty girl. And I don't seem bad before, but I just can't recall all the girls that take your clothes off as fast as you. Baby, you know what to do, and you know I know just what I have to do. There ain't no stopping for you.
Blog Talk Radio.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mixture of Arts with your girl, Saytue. Say what? Holding it down on Mixture of Arts Radio. Wow, today's segment is definitely juicy as hell, so you might want to sit back, relax, grab some drinks, and loosen up, because no doubt our guest of the day is guaranteed to get you on the edge and keep you entertained. Now, you already know she got lots of buzz about her, especially in the ATL. And for real, we're going to keep it 100 and making sure all the questions and concerns are answered, because it seems like there are a lot of misconceptions going on about the most popular TV show in 2012. Yes, y'all, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is definitely popping with lots of questions and drama in this episode of Mixture of Arts Capsule with the most talked about Mimi Faust from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Yes, Mimi Faust is chilling right here, right now on Mixture of Arts with me, your girl, Saytue. Say what? And guess what? If you want to go ahead and chat live with her, go ahead and call in at 818-572-8026. Once again, it's 818-572-8026. Our folks now, in case you never heard of Mixture of Arts, Mixture of Arts is a creative mix of topics and diversity of music show. So just because the topic for today is on entertainment doesn't mean that all of Mixture of Arts shows are solely based on entertainment niches. With that said, if you are a ride or die loving hip-hop Atlanta fan, then you definitely want to tune in to the end of the show. Now, I know you see us on Facebook and Twitter, so if you're on Facebook, go ahead and join us at Mixture of Arts with Saytue Say. Or if you're on Twitter, go ahead and follow us at Mixture of Arts. Also, if you're part of the Blog Talk Radio Network, go ahead and subscribe to our shows so that you can be the first to know what is popping here on Mixture of Arts. Folks, now, before I go ahead and bring in our featured guest of the day, I'm going to go ahead and take a fast commercial break, and then we will be right back. I'm going to go ahead and play this track by a really good friend of mine. His name is Ron Anthony, and the track is called Give Me Tonight. Y'all hold tight. All right, cool.
Martini in my hand, watching TV.
young, crispy and clean. Gonna hit the dance floor like I'm Billie Jean. You know what I mean. Gonna make a scene. Get me a bad bitch, make the night complete. It wouldn't be right if we don't spend the night. Cause you're looking, think of time, baby, do. When they're right, we'll be done with the night. Gonna take a quick flight out to Paris or Tokyo. On my late timers. We gonna dance, girl, give us a chance. Got a lot of plans for your girl. Time for a man. Leave the blues alone. Cause I know that you can. Looking sexy, you sweet, long last night stand. Get on the dance floor, shake your ass. Cause you're dropping so low. That apple crab and life of things is going in
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mix Up Arts with your girl, Saytue. Say what? Holding it down on Mix Up Arts Radio. Folks, now, let me go ahead and say this. Now, you already know, right? Most women would crave for a man with money. And you know what? Most women would probably never work if they were dating and had a child by a millionaire. A woman without values and self-respect will lose herself completely and break down. We all agree, right? Now, let me go ahead and ask you something else. Me. Does this sound familiar? In most cases, me sounds like it's all about you when speaking from your perspective. Now, this is especially true when dealing with a man you absolutely admire and love, but it seems as if he doesn't get it. Now, when you're the main chick and child of the legendary Stevie Jordan, and yes, I said main chick because that's exactly what you would be if you were with your child's father for 15 years, regardless of his unbelievable behavior. Now, imagine this. Imagine being on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and nobody knew who you were until the first episode of it. And unfortunately, your character wasn't looking too good, and there were nasty things being said about you in your relationship with an extremely womanizer boyfriend. Now, honestly, nobody can even judge your situation because there are even more women dealing with the same exact issue as you. And that being said, nobody in life is perfect, and everyone has a weak point. And that is not to say that you're weak, but sometimes it takes a little more strength and courage to let go of something that simply isn't going to change for the better, of someone that doesn't make you feel like you're their priority, like you make them theirs. Let's a bitch like that sometimes. And you know what? And sometimes you just have to look life straight in the eyes and say with confidence, no more, and really mean what you say, or else things will continue to be the same. Now, despite the conflict with you, the woman, Stevie J, and the rest of the world criticism, I would consider you as a very incredible woman. Why? Because from watching the show, you are one of the few in Love and Hip Hop that truly respect yourself and is very content, it seems. Now, while most women would have had Stevie J's child and act a damn fool when he handles his business at work, you're more so concerned about having a strong-oriented family. Now, perhaps your vision of love and family matters comes from being torn away from your mother at 13 and reuniting with your father at a later age in life. Now, this is something positive to look at. Don't you think so? I know I do, because we all want the best for our children. And one of the greatest gifts a mother can ever give her child is having both parents together, genuinely. Now does that make your vision a real parent, right? This vision really, really enlightens my mind, but also the fact that you are a businesswoman. Now that you've imagined this being you, who am I really referring to in this scenario? Of course, the one and only Mimi Faust. Now, before I go deep into it, everyone, I want to welcome you, Mimi Faust, to the show. Mimi, thank you so very much for being on Mixture of Arts. How are you doing? Okay, it seems like we are having some technical difficulties. I'm going to go ahead and play one more track, and then we will be right back with Mimi Faust. Okay. I very much appreciate you guys for being patient with me. The system has been acting up. Okay. Mimi. Okay. Mimi Faust, thank you so much for being so patient. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am.
And what did it say?
I am doing pretty well. There are a lot of people on the air waiting to see you and hear from you. Now, first and foremost, Mimi, I just have to ask you, your name is pronounced Oluremi? Is that how you pronounce it?
You can go ahead and cancel that. I was just telling you how to work your phone, which obviously you know how to.
There's someone else on the line.
How do you pronounce your name? Oluremi? Is that how you pronounce your name?
It's Oluremi.
Oluremi. Okay.
Some updates to your device to make sure that it's
Are you Nigerian?
It looks like it's going to.
My name is Nigerian. My mother was actually in an African religion when I was born, and she gave me an African name.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. I love that because I've been hearing a lot of people say that you were Nigerian, and I keep saying I thought she was from California. But thank you so very much for clearing that up. Now, I want to go ahead and ask you something. How did you meet Stevie J? Because it seems like you guys have been going through a lot of issues.
I met Stevie 15 years ago out in California. We actually were out
so do you
at
have
a
the one
function.
that's easy on your device? Because everything showed me that it's provisional. I'm surprised that update did not go through.
Is that? Are you hearing that? Because I'm hearing someone else on the call.
I don't know who that person is, but whoever that is there you go. I just hung them up. I really appreciate that. Okay. So how did you get to meet Stevie J?
I actually met Stevie out in California. We were out at a function, and he actually stepped on my foot. That's how I met Stevie.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
He stepped on your foot on purpose? Or was
No,
it
not on purpose. It was an accident, like a straight accident.
Oh, wow.
And, and he was like, oh, Ma, I'm sorry, Ma, That's how I met Stevie.
Oh, okay, that is definitely what it is. So you met him by accident. And you know what's so funny? Because things like that, when things like that happen, not by purpose, but when things like that happen, then you already know it's like, wow, there is a reason why I met this person, because even though you never really expected that to happen, I'm sure, and it just so happened that you are with him for this long. Now, like I mentioned before, Mimi, I mentioned that you were torn away from your mother at age 13, and also you got a chance to reunite with your father. How was that? How was that like?
It was horrifying. My mother actually was in a religious organization, and at 13, the leaders of the organization decided that I had to leave, or I either had to leave or sign a contract to work for them forever. And
What?
yes, a billion-year contract to work for them. They gave me an ultimatum. They said, you're a freeloader because you eat our food and you sleep here, and you haven't signed this contract. And so they told me at 13 I had to get out.
Oh, man, that is so terrible. I am so sorry that you had to experience that. Now, when you reunited with your father, how did that come about? And what was going through your mind when you first saw him?
I just wanted to know him. I wanted to just get to know the other half of me. You know, I actually reached out to my father. I grew up believing that my brother and sister's father was my father. I'm the baby. And when I was 16, I found out that that man actually was not my dad. And I asked my mother who my dad was, and she wrote down his name and number. And she said, here, if you want to call him, here's his name and number. So,
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. Now, I have to ask you, like, with the situation with your mother and your father, I just have to ask because I've been feeling like this too. Is that the main reason why you're with Stevie J for so long?
I wouldn't say it's the main reason why I'm with him. I definitely tried to make my relationship work, and especially after I had my daughter, really tried to make the relationship work to keep my family together. I knew how it was to not have, you know, a mother and a father, and I didn't want that for my daughter. So that was one of the main reasons why I, you know, pressed to make this relationship work out.
And you know what? I totally agree with what you're saying because I'm Liberian, and I'm from Liberia, and I know that my mom is the same way. Like my father is not like that, but at the end of the day, I know that my mom has been through a lot with my father, and I know that my mom would never leave my father just because she feels as if a child deserves both of her parents together.
Right.
And trust me, I totally feel you on that. And ladies, I know there are a lot of women out there that are going through the same exact thing. And I just have to say that these females be faking. Like, I'm just saying, they be faking as hell because they just saying that because their business is not out there on national television. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
if their situation was on TV like yours, then a lot of folks will be calling them dumb as hell too. But at the same point, I don't consider you dumb. I just consider you as a person that has certain values, and she really just wants to get it through her man's head. And I totally respect you for that. Now, you know we have to get on Joseline, right?
Yes, it did come up.
Now, no, I'm just saying, like, for real, we have to get on Joseline because we have to get on Joseline, a.k.a. the sideline hoe, because that's exactly what she is to me and a lot of other folks. You know what I'm saying? I consider her as a sideline chick because a person that knows a woman has a man and still wants to deal with that man is a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, just straight up. Now, my thing is this. From the first episode, when Joseline called his phone, and I remember you and him standing outside of the limo, and when she was hollering at him and everything like that, and from my personal attitude and my nature, I'm pretty sure every other female probably feel the same way too, but she would have got banked. Like, she would have got banked for real, because that was just flat out disrespectful. And I just have to ask you, how did you feel when you found out that Stevie was sleeping with Joseline and got her pregnant? Because it just seems like you was really, really, really content when she sat down with you and was speaking to you about the whole pregnancy. How did you feel?
I was disgusted. I was just in shock. I mean, every emotion that you could possibly imagine that I had. There's just no other way to describe it, you know? And, I mean, my whole thing was, why are you calling this meeting with me? You know, I didn't get you pregnant. Tell him. Like, why?
Right.
I didn't understand that. What was her whole purpose behind that? Was it to hurt me, piss me off? What was that? You know what I mean? Like,
but the funny thing about that, though, Mimi, is that I remember at the beginning of the show when she told you, she said, how do you know that we're messing around when you never said nothing? That's the thing that really pisses me off. Because at the beginning of the show, she was basically acting like she wasn't sleeping with him, and what the other chick said was not true at all. And then out of nowhere, she just comes up to you like, really though? Oh, my God.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Everybody wants to call me stupid, but I didn't know. They were both saying there was nothing going on. You know, she is his artist. He's, you know, her producer / manager, whatever. There's nothing going on. So, you know, in the beginning, was I supposed to believe otherwise?
Right.
You know what I mean? He was been lying to me. I wasn't one, if he tells me he's going to work, okay, he's going to work. I'm not running up to the studio with my 2-year-old to check what he's doing. So for people to say, you're so stupid, I didn't know. That's just about
This is so crazy because I was actually talking to a good friend of mine, and she and I was comparing loving hip-hop in New York and loving hip-hop in Atlanta. And I just have to say there was definitely some brawling, you know what I'm saying, in loving hip-hop New York whenever some chick crosses the line, you know what I'm saying? And I just have to ask you, what do you think is the difference between loving hip-hop in Atlanta and loving hip-hop in New York?
It's just two different worlds. You know, the New York scene is a whole lot different than the Atlanta scene, so you're just getting a different perspective of how things go down. That's all. It's just a different perspective. You know, and it's crazy because Mona and VH1 were getting a lot of flack about the show, and it's not their fault. All they did was pick a cast and turn on the cameras. What happened from there is what was really going on in our lives.
Right.
So you can't blame Mona and say she's horrible and she's depicting black people as this and that. She had nothing to do with that. She just picked a damn good cast.
I know that's right. I am definitely agreeing with you on that because, I mean, wow, like I would have never expected the cast to be this freaking awesome for real. But at the same time, like, what I really, really think, I just feel like the men in Love and Hip Hop New York was not disrespecting their women just so blatantly like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, my thing is this, I see a lot of women and males now is looking at Atlanta females as to be so naive. And I see a lot of men and women considering the men that are in Atlanta to be so disrespectful. Do you feel like that is the case or no?
Once again, no. What is being shown is you can't lump everybody in Atlanta into one category. So to say, you know, the women and men of Atlanta, and also Stevie's from New York, so we can't even make that. We can't even make the association with it. Stevie's not from Atlanta. He's actually from New York. He just happens to live down here. So, you can't even look at it like that.
Okay, cool. I have a few callers on the line right now that are dying to talk to you. I'm going to go ahead and put them back on, and then I'll go ahead with some more questions. The first caller I see is 678-670. Say where you're from and you're on Twitter.
Hello, Saytue.
You're live. 678-670, you're live.
Hello.
Yes, how are you?
Hello. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm great. Mimi, I just want to first of all say that I do respect you on the show. The way you hold yourself is very professional. You're not raunchy by any means necessary, and you do have respect for yourself. I do have a question for you, however.
Okay.
Okay. Do you believe anyone who is considered, quote, unquote, a baby mama, does this give them rank as being in the same category with a girlfriend, or does this stand corrected? Like, you say that you're his baby's mom, and I've heard you say it a few times on the show. As far as that goes, do you consider that the same thing as being a girlfriend or as being a fiance or a wife? Is that in the same rank? Or does being a baby mama, only have some type of values as far as in a relationship?
Okay. If I did not have a relationship with Steven and him and I just had a child and that was it, and we weren't together, then just being that you're just a baby's mother. That wasn't the case. Steven and I lived together. We were in a current relationship. So, the term my boyfriend or whatever, I just didn't use that term. He is my daughter's father, and we were in a relationship. We lived together. So I wasn't just a baby mama. Like, we were together. So,
okay, yeah, I have one more question. I know in the show, Joseline was saying a lot about how, and I've heard a few interviews where she was informing everyone that she did not know. She thought that you were just his baby's mom. That means that Stevie didn't inform her because, of course, he was being a man. So with that being said, would you fault her more so, or would you fault him? Like,
no, I
in the show,
100%.
You fought him 100%.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's fine. No, because you already got what I was going to, so yeah.
Yeah, I fought her to an extent, but in all actuality, he was lying to the both of us. He's telling her one thing to get down with her, I'm sure, and was telling me that I'm not sleeping with her. She's just my artist, blah, blah, blah. I mean, if I pull my hair out over every woman he was in the studio with, I'd be bald-headed, dead, and crazy somewhere. Like, come on.
Right.
Right. So
exactly.
when he says he's going to work, I'm like, okay, I'll take that for what it is, and that's that.
Okay.
Just that wasn't the case, this situation.
Okay. Well, I enjoyed speaking to you. Thank you, Mimi.
Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Thank you so much for your call. We have one more caller. This caller is 770-670-2097. It seems. You're live. What's up? 770. Okay, well, this person hung up.
Okay.
If you want to go back and call back in again, go ahead and call back in. 770-670. All right. Now, Mimi, I just have to ask you. There's this picture of you that is floating on the internet, and it's a picture of you. I think you was locked up or something, and I took a look at this picture, but I didn't realize it was you because I seen the name Fila. First of all, is that the picture of you? And also, if it is of you, I want to ask you, is that one reason why you're not getting, like, kind of fighting Joseline and stuff like that? Because, I mean, a person can only take so much of the disrespect from Joseline, and I just wanted to know.
Yes,
just to
that
clear
is
things
me.
up.
Yes, that was in a prior relationship that I was in. It was a domestic violence charge. My boyfriend at the time and I had a physical altercation, and the neighbors called the police, and we were both arrested because of it. And they told me that they were arresting me for my protection.
Okay.
How crazy is that?
Right. That's dumb as hell.
My protection. Right. So, yes, that is me. My full name is Oluremi Faust, so that's where the Fela came in. And
okay.
yes, fighting really doesn't, it's never going to end well. It's never going to end well. You never know what the other person is going to do. You could fall and hit your head wrong and die. You know what I'm saying?
True.
To me,
right.
It's not worth it. I have a 2-year-old. So other people might not have something to live for, but I do. I can't afford to get arrested or something like that. And then what happens to my daughter? So I have to think about everything that I do before I do it. So everybody's saying you should have reached across the table and come on. Okay, that sounds all fine and good, but I have to think about things before I do.
Right. Sweet. That is definitely what's up, and I'm glad that you said that. For those folks that are listening, now you know why that she's not really getting into a physical altercation with Joseline like most of us folks would. And Mimi, I just have to say that you really have a calm temper because, I mean, I have 3 girls. You know what I'm saying? I have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 3-year-old. And I can only take so much. And I just want to tell you that you are pretty much content for real, and I respect your contentness on that particular part because I know that most of us probably would not be able to take it. I know for a fact that I wouldn't. I would not be able to take it, girl. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you because I really, really would not be able to take it. Now, Mimi, I just have to say this as well. What do you usually do with your daughter when you're not really on the show?
Oh, my God, we do everything. Like, she likes to do everything I like to do. So we shop, we go to parks, any type of, like, outdoorsy type thing. She loves to be outside. So we are out, we're hanging out, we're doing stuff around town, visiting friends, family. She loves the pool. She likes to swim. We go swimming.
Okay.
So when I'm not working and, because I have a cleaning business as well. So when I do have downtime and free time, me and my baby are just having fun.
I know that's right, girlfriend.
I have to keep life still, good for her. Like, because I'm going through something crazy, that doesn't mean we all have to go through something crazy. She should not know any of this that I'm going through. Her life should be happy and fun-filled.
Amen to that, girlfriend, because I know that me and my family love to take trips, and we just came from Pigeon Forest, Tennessee, and we just had a ball. Like, we was on the sky lift, we went on the zip lines, and I was actually surprised that my girls were not even scared. Like, sometimes I'd be wondering, like, yo, if I was that age, I'd be straight punking out for real. I'd be straight punking out, for real. And
nowadays kids, there's a new breed nowadays. They ready to do it.
Exactly, right? Exactly. I'd be like, yo, are you serious? You really want to go on that? Like, really though? And I just have to say, like, you just have to spend a lot more time with your children and just get to know your child. Like, don't just always sit
Exactly.
in the house all day and stuff like that. I mean, like, go out with your child and just have that bond. And that's a wonderful thing, Mimi. Now, speaking of your business, because I was going to ask you about that, keep it clean. I heard that you're also having some type of, like, interior design added on to it. Can you give us a little sneak peek of that?
I just wanted to branch out into interior design. When I go and clean my clients' homes, I don't just clean. I do detailed cleaning. I'll do your closets. I'll do your kitchen cabinets, things like that. So, right. So in me doing that, like a lot of my clients will ask me, can you, get me the comforter set, or can you, I need this or that for the house, and I end up doing that sort of thing anyway. So I just wanted to branch out into interior design because I enjoy doing it and shopping for my clients and just, making the place look as beautiful and awesome as I can possibly make it. So I wanted to tie that into my business as well.
That is definitely what's up. Now, how can people, like, kind of contact you as far as the Keep It Clean business?
The website, it should be up. I know it was down. We were tweaking a few things, but it's keepitcleanservices.net. Okay, cool. That is definitely what the move is. Now, I also heard that you're having a little fashion line, and this was actually inspired by your daughter Eva. Yes. Can you explain that to us too? Just when she was a little something, I just loved dressing her and shopping for her. So, and she wears the clothes like she puts her hands on her hips and puts her leg out to the side like, Mommy, look. And it just inspired me to do a children's clothing line. So that's in the works as well.
Oh, cool. That's what's up. So my daughter is, 6, 4, and 3. I would definitely be looking out. I would be looking out for your fashion line, definitely. Do you have the name of it yet or no?
I don't have the name of it yet. We're still throwing names around, but it's probably going to have part of her name in it. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. I have to know, what's your favorite color? And please say purple.
It is. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I love purple. Love it.
Yes. Purple is so exotic and so sexy, ain't it?
Love purple. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy.
Okay, so why you love purple?
It's just a royal, rich color. It looks good on me, on my skin tone. I just love it. I always have, ever since I was little. I just love purple. My daughter's baby shower, everything was purple. Like, instead of everything being pink, her shower was purple.
I know that's right. That's what's up. Oh yeah, I remember now. Mimi, I love this tattoo on your arm or something. Like, I be looking at it, I be like, is that really a tattoo or just a design for like fashion or something? What is that on your arm?
It's a rosary tattoo, and the cross came down on the side of my hand.
Really?
And actually, Stevie and I have the same tattoo. He has one, and we have the same tattoo.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. That is so sexy. Like, I be seeing you with that thing on your arm, and like, what is that? That don't look sexy. No homo, but it does look sexy. It does look sexy. Okay, now, what is your biggest inspiration, Mimi?
It would have to be my daughter. I mean, it would have to be my daughter. She literally changed my life. And with that being said, the decisions that I make now, is why I am the way I am. So. Okay, good. And what is the future for Mimi Faust? Bright. Exciting.
I know that's right. Bright and exciting. Girl, your life is already exciting. What are you talking about? Like, your life is already exciting.
Everything's for the better. Like, every day is another day to do something different, to make change, to better yourself. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay. Cool. That
Bettering
is definitely
myself and my situation.
Oh, that is definitely what is up. Now, I want to go ahead and move back to Love and Hip Hop real quick. Who is your favorite chick in that show? What's so funny?
You mean as me sitting back watching the show?
Yeah, like who's your favorite chick besides yourself?
I'm going to say K. Michelle. She just has me dying laughing all the time. Like, the stuff that comes out of her mouth, it's just, I'm like, where does she get this stuff? And even in scene, when we're doing scenes, I literally have to buckle down not to laugh because the stuff that she's saying is just hilarious.
Oh, okay. I would have never expected you to say her, though, for some reason. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle.
Kay
that's what's up.
is hilarious. Yes. Kay, because she keeps me laughing.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Arian is my true friend. I've known Arian for about 8 years. That's my girl.
Yeah, I know.
100%.
I know.
Yes.
And she is beautiful, too. I love her skin complexion, and I just love her skin. It's so black and beautiful.
She is a gorgeous girl.
Okay, well, that is a really wonderful thing, Mimi. I really appreciate you for coming on the Mixture of Arts. And even though we had a little bit of technical difficulties, I really appreciate you for staying on and chit-chatting with me. And it was a pleasure having you because you are really, really, what's the word I'm looking for? You're real, like you're not all stuck up and everything, and you just
never been that, never will be that.
You are just yourself.
Yeah, this is me. This has always been me. Like, people say, how's the show changed and how are you handling this celebrity? I'm like, how's it changed your life? I said, it hasn't changed my life. I do the same things I did before I started this show, before it aired, and I'm going to continue. Like, I don't think this show should in that way change me. You know what I mean? Like, I want to always stay true to me and be who I am, no matter what I'm doing. So,
yeah, kudos to you on that, and I hope that you never change because we need a lot more people like you in the industry because it seems like this type of opportunity definitely changes people, not for the better, but for the worse.
Right.
So definitely be yourself and do you. And I hope that we continue to connect with each other. And I really, really, really look forward to seeing more of Mimi. Okay?
All right. And thank you so much for having me. Anytime you want me back, I would love to come back and interview again and talk to the people. So I'm down whenever you have me back.
Okay, I am on Twitter. I'm following you on Twitter, actually. My name is Saytue.
All night, all night, all night, all night, all night, all night. I'ma give it to you all night. You just a naughty girl. You just a naughty, naughty girl. the gift.